Welcome back to another video, guys, and as always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having an amazing day because today we're counting down our top 5 rides at Universal's Islands of Adventure and Eddy's top 5. But before we get into that, on this channel we cover horror, theme parks, travel, and much more. So if that's your thing, make sure to browse my content, like this video if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Islands of Adventure was awarded 2019's Traveler's Choice #1 amusement park on TripAdvisor. So naturally, we had to add it to our top 5 series. Our last top 5 episode was Next Door at Universal Studios. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to check that out. We're looking good. I hope you're ready because it's time to get into it. Our number 5 entry is a ride that debuted with the park's opening in The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Located on Marvel Island, this ride has been wowing theme park goers for over 20 years.
We are now starting our descent into Orlando.
The queue walks you through the offices of the Daily Bugle on your way to the ride vehicle where you strap in with your 3D glasses. Starting through the city streets, you are quickly joined by the famous web slinger himself for a high-flying virtual 3D ride. Side by side with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you battle a large cast of Marvel characters in a mission to save the Statue of Liberty. Special effects from flames, water, and even a 400-foot free fall cement this dark ride at its place at number 5. In our number 4 entry, come with us to a time before man, when giants roamed the earth, in Jurassic Park's River Adventure. Located at the back of the park, in the Jurassic Park area, you find the life's work of John Hammond.
Sarah! Excuse me, I lost this animal I was delivering.
What's she look like?
She's 24 feet long, she's got big horns, she weighs about 3 tons.
Yeah, sure, mister. If I see a dinosaur, I'll let you know, all right?
Thanks. Sarah! Look at...
This innocent river adventure into the past starts off with observations of marvelous prehistoric creatures and their offspring. But before you know it, you're thrown off course and set down the path of restricted areas and raptor enclosures. Leading you to the most infamous climax of any ride probably to date, you come face to face with a T-Rex. As he reaches for a bite, you drop down 85 feet, splashing into the number 4 spot. Our number 3 spot brings us to the Wizarding World in Harry Potter's The Forbidden Journey. Located just past Hogsmeade to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry itself, you find this magical adventure.
We all wonder what it would be like to fly, to have incredible power, to journey to a world beyond anything we thought possible. We wish, we hope.
The queue moves you through iconic locations like Dumbledore's office, Gryffindor's common room, and the Room of Requirement. With groundbreaking technology and a little magic, you join Harry and his friends on a magical adventure. Flying above the castle grounds and a close call with dragons and dementors, this ride exceeds every muggle's imagination. In at number 2, you won't like him if he's angry, but it sure makes for an exhilarating ride in the Incredible Hulk coaster. Located on Marvel Island, it is hard to miss the large green looping track. Start your adventure with a walk through the high-security compound of General Ross. Here, you bravely volunteer to be a test subject for a science experiment based on the work of Bruce Banner. With your newfound power, you board and catapult into this roller coaster with the power of a fighter jet. Multiple inversions, 0 gravity rolls, and a top speed of 67 miles per hour will redefine your definition of thrill ride. Now before we get to our number 1, we do have some honorable mentions that barely missed this top 5 list. Our first honorable mention is the Hogwarts Express, as it is more of a form of transportation in between the two parks. It does require a park-to-park ticket to experience the Hogwarts Express, but Universal makes sure to make even the train ride special. You have a unique ride-along experience depending on the park that you are headed to, so make sure to ride it both ways as they are both different. Our second honorable mention is none other than Skull Island's Reign of Kong. This ride is a unique expedition into the dark jungle with prehistoric predators and fearsome creatures that attack from all sides. You also see one of the park's largest and most detailed animatronics as you come face to face with King Kong himself. All that considered, these rides barely miss the top 5 and get a well-deserved honorable mention. I would have continued our honorable mentions, but fear I would just end up naming all the park rides that are not on this list, as truly all the rides at Islands of Adventure are a great experience. So without further ado, let's get into our number 1. At our number 1 spot, ride straight into the wilds of the Forbidden Forest, with arguably the most unnecessarily long ride name that there is in Hagrid's Motorbike Magic... Fuck, this name is long. Hagrid's... At our number 1, fly into the wilds of the Forbidden Forest in arguably the most unnecessarily long ride name in Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, or as literally everybody else says it, Hagrid's. Located just past the entrance of Hogsmeade, this ride opened up to lines that were well over 8 hours, which I personally waited in on opening weekend.
From the mysterious streets of Diagon Alley to the magical halls of Hogwarts Castle, the world's most spellbinding journey is about to take its wildest turn yet. Prepare to face the Forbidden Forest and join Hagrid to encounter the rarest of magical creatures.
Pre-shows and queue lines are just an appetizer as you approach your motorbike-styled ride vehicle. Lean into the handlebars or hold on tight in your sidecar as Hagrid leads you through a themed roller coaster like no other. Come face to face with the three-headed beast appropriately named Fluffy as you make your way into the Forbidden Forest. The most launches of any roller coaster with 7, you need to keep your eyes peeled for the first ever look at the blast-ended Scroot. The Devil's Snare is no match for the riders, but this ride remains firmly entangled at number 1. Now that is it for this episode of Eddy's Top 5. Down in the comments, let us know what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Every bit helps. I will see you guys on the next video. But as always, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?